When I think of Jim Heckman, I think about how much he cared about his community and his family, how much he loved them and was there for them, how much he tried to tend to their needs. Sometimes people weren't so kind back, but he still cared about them and he still did everything he could to be there for them. He really loved his family, and I know Jim and Diane would have loved to have met Froggy, and they both would have been so proud to see how their grandkids grew up and how their kids are living now. They were really amazing people. We miss you.
Grandpa was always nice to me. Just his dad treated me as if I had always been a member of the family. He never ever put me out. He always was very sweet to me, and I love that man.
The thing I loved about Mr. Heckman, he was a good person, really kind and thoughtful. And one time we had a barbecue, and he turned some old-timey music on. It was really nice. He's a wonderful man. Happy birthday.
What it was? What did he turn on?
Bob Seger was one of them.
Grandpa was one of my best friends. I miss him very dearly. Happy 80th birthday, Grandpa. Happy 80th heavenly birthday. And I have 3 very specific memories, my favorite memories with him. My first one would be, he was coming in our house one day and he said, "Hello, granddaughter." And I responded, "Hello, grandfather." And that is how we would greet each other going on from that. My second favorite memory was I was much younger. They lived on a farm, if y'all didn't know that, and we were at their house for the weekend, and Grandma used to paint our nails and, do our hair and everything and get us in our PJs, get us ready for bed. And I remember waking up the next morning and Grandpa had made eggs, bacon, he put a little juice in little princess cups for us. So that's like my second memory. And then my third favorite memory is whenever they lived in their RV, I went and sat on his lap and we were watching the news, and he had this little pillow, which I'm gonna actually insert a picture of the pillow, and he gave me the pillow because I really liked it. And we were eating salt and vinegar and Pringles.
My favorite memory is going to Colorado with my grandpa, my grandma, and my cousin. Love you, Grandpa. Happy birthday.
Some of my best memories of my daddy are, I was 6 when my brother was born, James. He is James the third. And I remember when my dad found out that it was a boy, how he jumped up and down. And yes! I, on the other hand, was not as happy. I wanted a sister. But I got over it because I got threatened with a butt whooping. But that's okay. I love my dad. He was very happy, and I'm happy that I had my brother too. I just got fed my brother and my sister. Let's see, when my brother was about 3, we were camping because we did a lot of moving cross country when I was growing up. And so we were camping, and my brother accidentally put the car out of park into like neutral. And I remember my dad grabbing onto the fender trying to stop it, which what would that do? And then my mom running and jumping into the car and getting it into park right before it was really, really not a good situation. I remember that. That's a kind of crazy memory. They took us to all sorts of battlefields growing up, historical markers. We did a lot of traveling. I remember him letting my mom shop while he would read his book, either on the bench in the front of the store or out in the car. And my mom loved to shop, so he did a lot of reading. He loved his coffee and his cherry limeades from Sonic. Come here, Kai. Hey, come on. And then I know that they sent me this guy because he was born in 2022, August of 2022. And I just know that they sent him. So lots of good memories. He was always the one I'd call when I was scared. He'd be the first one I'd call if I was scared. And I miss him. I miss him a lot. Sorry, this is long. Happy birthday, Daddy.